Deuteronomy 134-40 inches. When the Lord heard your murmuring, he became angry and swore, "Not one of these people, this evil generation, will see the good land, which I swore to give it to your fathers, except Caleb son of Jephunneh. He is the one who will see the land, and to him and to his children I will give the land he trod on, for he followed the Lord with all his heart. Also the Lord was angry with me because of you, and he said, Neither will you enter there. Joshua son of Nun, your servant, it is he who will enter there. Encourage him, for he will lead the Israelites until they take possession of the land. And your little ones, whom you say will be plunder, and your present children who have not known good and evil, they will go in there, and to them I will give it, and they will have it. But you, turn around, go out into the wilderness, toward the Red Sea." Daily Meal. God who is faithful to the unfaithful. Deuteronomy 134-40. Our Lord is a just God, who will punish the unfaithful people. However, he also remains faithful to his promises, even he promises to unfaithful people. The 10 spies gave bad news and influenced the first generation of soldiers who came out of Egypt to think badly of God and not want to go to Canaan. When the Lord heard their murmuring that the Lord had brought them out of Egypt to deliver them into the hands of the Amorites, the Lord was angry. God swore that no one from that evil generation, i.e. the first generation army, would see Canaan, except Caleb and Joshua. However, the Lord would bring their little children, who they said would be plunder, into the land of Canaan. Our text today shows how God is a God who is faithful to his promises, no matter whether his people are faithful or not. God had already stated that if the people disobeyed, he would punish them. Therefore, when the first generation soldiers disobeyed, God who was faithful to his promise punished them. God also swore to Abraham that he would bring his descendants into Canaan. So, even if they were unfaithful, the Lord would still raise up their descendants into the second generation of soldiers, and bring them into Canaan. Paul says that, if we are unfaithful, he remains faithful, for he cannot deny himself. We should be grateful that God's faithfulness does not depend on our faithfulness. God remains faithful to what he has promised, whether we are faithful or unfaithful. Thus, just as God will bring the second generation of people into Canaan, we can also be sure that he will bring us, his people, into the new heavens and new earth, and live eternally with the Lord Jesus.